On the eve of the Trump administration hitting Canada with hefty tariffs, there are still questions and frustrations.
Essentially, the less time people have to prepare, the more vulnerable they are. So it's very stressful and very concerning.
With the threat of 25% tariffs implemented on Canadian goods starting February 1st, it's still up in the air which sectors here in BC will be hit the hardest. James Donaldson, CEO of BC Food and Beverage, says Canadian food producers are preparing for the worst. Donaldson says smaller manufacturers aren't likely to see the impacts of these tariffs, but larger corporations that rely on the U.S. as a customer will likely be hit the hardest, and they may end up making less on goods sold here in Canada.
There might be more Canadian products on store shelves. If it starts to get backed up, that might cause a price reduction on certain items, but it's not necessarily good. I mean, in the short term, maybe British Columbians might get cheaper product on certain items, but if those companies are losing money in the short term and can't develop contingency plans, they could be out of business soon too. So it's not necessarily a good thing.
The BC government projects these tariffs could see up to $69 billion in losses, but Finance Minister Brenda Bailey said these tariff threats will open more opportunity to diversify trading partners within Canada and abroad to assist BC's economy.
We have amazing labor, we have skilled workforce, we have brilliant entrepreneurs, incredible inventions, and I have huge faith in our business sector to step in and work hand in hand with us as we grow our economy.
And Donaldson says food manufacturers have faced challenges before.
They kept the lights on and kept food production going through COVID. Then they had the flood that closed shut the highway down for 2 weeks where we couldn't get ingredients in, we couldn't get product out. We had the port strike, we've had rail disruptions, and now we have tariffs.
While these looming tariff threats still hold many unknowns for British Columbians, Donaldson says he's confident in BC's resilient economy. In Vancouver, Joe Sadowski, City News.